All right, this is gonna be a pretty difficult video to make. So I've been going through some midlife crisis type thing, but I would probably even more call it strategic thinking and really making pivots. So anyway, it's week 10 of 2026. And it's interesting how things can change pretty fast in my own thinking. So, I started off this year, thinking that I want to scale the agency and, grow the number of clients I work with and, build a team and all of this. Basically, I talked about building an agency. But now that I'm doing it, it's not sexy at all. And listen, I don't shy away from challenges, right? I'm ready to do the hard work, and it's just I want to do hard work at the right business model. And the agency doesn't really sit well with me, it doesn't really scale, right? Because it's a lot about human labor. It's a lot about creativity. And so, the higher you push the volume, your quality starts to drop. You start to have more of the client back and forth and all of this. So it's and there's once a deal is done, it's done. It doesn't bring any revenue after that. Of course, we bake in the affiliate commissions, but most brands they don't have a strong brand presence. So basically it's you get a cash injection into your business, but other than that, that's it. Once the deal is done, it's done. Now, I've been following this guy, Charlie Chang. I actually met him in Vegas, beginning of 2025, a year ago. And he does $4 million a year with his essentially content business, same thing. He has 15 spokespeople. I was watching his channel, Charlie Talks Business. And he runs over 50 channels on YouTube. Every channel is a niche down channel about a specific, around a specific vertical where he has different affiliate partners. And he says that about 70% of his income comes from affiliate marketing. And then he does he doesn't do outbound with the brand deals, he does inbound. And these inbounds, he structures them for a higher brand deal size. So he doesn't, say no completely to brand deals, and he doesn't just go all in into brand deals. He still accepts them, but he just structures them in a way where he says, we don't do one-off videos, but let's do a package. So we'll do several videos, we can even do a newsletter, we can do this and that. So the average brand deal size is higher, right? He starts off at minimum 10,000, and then he said that he even did six-figure and deals as well. But the primary, monetization is affiliates and also his own digital products. So basically, I want to pivot. Okay, I want to pivot towards also having affiliate marketing as my main income source. Now, here's the thing. Now I'm used to these cash injections, right? So I know that if I stop doing outbound, my overall revenue of the business is gonna get lower. But I'm also gonna remove a lot of overhead, right? So I won't need the 10 different subscriptions that we are now using. I won't need all of the people my quality control guy, Philip, and my right-hand guy, Milan, because if I'll just be operating a small creative unit, let's say, and then just kind of build up on my best performing affiliate offers. And then the next thing is to just build a media company that has many, many different YouTube channels under control, and each channel is a niched, dedicated subject matter expert, right? So let's say I'll have one channel which is about goal diarrhea. Then I'll have another channel about like project management, and then I'll have another channel about this. So it's just like holding many different channels and just copying basically Charlie's model, and eventually bringing in spokespeople and everything. But it's just right now, it's just I want to basically stop with Outbound, and I want to concentrate I want to lower the cost per video, because honestly not every single video works. It's only some videos that work, so you need to do better keyword research. Like the non-branded videos that work are usually longer tail keywords, and I think the subject matter expertise of a channel probably plays quite a significant role in terms of which videos are going to rank, right? So say that I have a general channel, right, and I make a video about how to start an LLC, right? And it could be an amazing video. I actually have it, right? Or an Amazon FBA tutorial, both very competitive niches. And then let's say there's a channel that has been posting about like FBA only for like 2 years, right? And every single video on their channel is about FBA, answering all the questions, and the audience keeps coming back and watching and all this, right? Well, that person has a much higher chance of ranking with a lower quality video for Amazon FBA than me with a higher quality video, because they're just more of a subject matter expert, and the audience, the algorithm goes to them for advice on that topic, whereas a general channel, they don't. So basically, the strategy would be to pivot the main channel towards either talking about GEO and AI search, right? What I'm planning to do the podcast about, or I'm already doing a podcast about that, and couple that with the podcast, the GEO blueprints. So basically my main channel, I will talk about, GEO strategies and AI search and how marketing is changing, and really position myself as a thought leader on that. And then couple that with the podcast. So I go out on the road, I interview people about this, we do the podcast, we have the clips, the segments, and then I take those learnings and I package them into like also individual videos on my main channel. I already have a sponsor for like Q2 for GEO only, so I can basically like stop all the main channel videos now and just start talking about GEO, change all the tags, descriptions, just become the GEO guy, become the AI search guy. Build my digital products around that, build my websites around that, basically reposition myself fully towards being GEO, and couple that with the podcast, right? So I have the podcast, I go out, I fly to people, I interview them about, or we do podcasts about AI search, GEO, how is marketing changing, visibility, and then my main channel is also that. There, of course, I'll have affiliates as well. I will have ad revenue and hopefully subject matter expertise on that subject. Now, around my media holding company, so this is where I basically have I will start these channels. Each will have its own vertical, and then in that each vertical, there will be lead capture, there will be like lead magnets, there will be digital products, and there will be affiliate, of course, offers. So yeah, and that will be this like also passive engine going on, that is getting quality views and is generating, monetizing an affiliate, building up the subject matter expertise. This probably still sounds a bit scattered. Me in the future is probably gonna look back at this and be like, yeah, you're probably taking on too much, like just doing the podcast is probably enough. But the thing is, future George, you need to understand that like the podcast is not making any money right now, and I need to make money in order to pay my bills and support my family and all this. And this thing, which is like SEO arbitrage, essentially, like making these videos educational that, you know, rank and drive affiliate signups, they kind of pay the bills, right? Like I'm able to generate money with them. So anyway, these are my thoughts. This is week 10. It's not that the going is hard. I mean, I can keep going, of course, and I have people in place like who help me move everything forward. But the question is it really worth moving forward in this direction? Agency, I don't really like the agency work, you know, it's like clients and da-da-da-da-da. Like one-off deals inbound on our terms with a high deal value, sure, okay, part of being a content creator. But I would rather be paid on my actual performance, you know? Building up like a catalog of channels, each has its own funnel, you know, to capture leads and have lead magnets and have a digital product attached to that vertical, and, you know, have affiliates that pay well, and every week just continuously post on every single channel, you know, like a couple of times a week. And then really just slowly build up those channels, become subject matter experts. And yeah, that's the idea. So much slower, lower revenue, higher profit most likely, because less overhead, more like pure profitability. You know, money that comes in is basically mine after tax. And yeah, that's the idea, man. I feel a little bit like, I don't know, you know, if I knew, that'd be cool, but I don't. What's the smart way to go? I'm leaning towards this, but it's hard to make a decision, you know. It's like hard to tell people like, okay, we're not gonna do this anymore, because it took me so much to assemble this that it's like, okay, like if I say, you know, we're basically scaling down, then everything that I've built up over time kind of, you know, resets. If I would then want to like pick it up again, for example, for whatever reason, and, you know, bring it up to speed, then that will be a lot of work again. So I need to make sure that I have a good plan moving forward for this. And yeah, I think my plan is to go all in on just like affiliate marketing. I know I've been talking about it and it's hard and like figuring out yeah, but yeah. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, you know? But it's also like, you don't want it to be easy, you want it to be challenging, you want it, like challenging is fun as well. It like stretches you, you know? It forces you to get out of your comfort zone and really think like, okay, is this the best? And there's no right answer, you know? It's not like it's correct or wrong. It's not like it's black or white. It's like the scale. Like, can an agency work? Yeah. Do I want, you know, can an affiliate marketing work? Yeah. Are both like hard? Yes. Which one do you want? Oops. Which one do you want? That's the thing. Like, do you want to be more involved in like nitty gritty and like doing this and kind of like having high volume of clients, or do you just want to like build and go talk to people? Like, what is also your strong suit? You know, I feel like my strong suit is talking to people. I love talking to people. I think I'm good at it. People told me that I'm good at it, and I think I should just like build up on that, you know? So, in short, my summary is continue with the pod, make the main channel GEO/AI Search, and scale commissions on the back end by creating channels, like micro channels in specific verticals, become subject matter expert there in those verticals. For each channel, build like a funnel, for each channel, build a funnel, capture leads, give them affiliate offers, give them your own digital products, and build up your catalog, your portfolio of digital assets. And then eventually say, the podcast picks up like crazy and for whatever reason that starts performing well, okay, well I can just focus on that. Or if that doesn't go very well and I don't want to continue with that, then I can just pivot my main channel to, let's say, project management. Project management as a niche has been working well, specifically ClickUp has been working well for me. So I can just, drop that and then just say, all right, now I'm going to be the ClickUp guy or the project management guy, But I've always had a hard time committing myself to like one thing, Because I'm like, all right, well, if I choose this, I'm automatically rejecting everything else, I don't know if I want to reject everything else. Like, I want to try, but yeah, that's always the thing that has been with me, is that I have a hard time committing to one niche vertical or whatever. I want to leave my options open, and I guess that's also a little bit of my downside, I guess. But yeah, anyway, that's it for week 10. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to keep it raw. We came back from Barcelona, we came back from New York. We had an amazing time with a videographer, Ahmad, who flew in from Paris. All great experiences, but right now, I need to restructure things. All right, talk soon.